Myself, Nimisha Patel, Assistant Professor in Electrical Department of Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. I deliver a video lecture on power system to its flow of contents, balance star delta connection, balance delta delta connections, balance delta Y connections, power in balance system, star delta and delta star conversion. In previous lecture we studied about star-star connected systems. Today I am going to talk about other remaining system like star delta, delta star and delta delta. Now we first balance star delta system. In this system, balance star connected source feeding a balanced delta connected load. Assuming the positive sequence, the phase voltages are VAN is equal to VP and angle 0 degree and VBN is equal to VP and angle minus 120 degree. Same as VCN is equal to VP and angle plus 120 degree because of balance system. The line voltages are VAB is equal to root 3 VP with angle 30 degree is equal to VAB. Same as VBC is equal to root 3 VP with angle minus 90 degree and VCA is equal to root 3 VP with angle minus 150 degree. The phase currents are IAB is equal to VAB divided by Z delta and IBC is equal to VBC divided by Z delta. ICA is equal to VCA divided by Z delta. How current find in network is already studied in network analysis. These currents have the same magnitude but are out of phase with each other by 120 degree. The line currents are obtained from the phase currents by applying KCL at node A, B and C. Now IA is equal to IAB minus ICA. Same is IB is equal to IBC minus IAB and IC is equal to ICA minus IBC. Now we take ICA is equal to IAB with angle minus 240 degree. Now IA is equal to IAB minus ICA. Okay. IA is equal to IAB minus ICA, IB is equal to IBC minus IAB and IC is equal to ICA minus IBC. Already we studied it. Now ICA is equal to IAB and with angle minus 240 degree. Okay. Now IA. What is IA? IA is equal to IAB minus ICA. Okay, now IC take in form of IAB. Okay, ICA is equal to IAB with angle minus 240 degree. Now IA becomes IAB with angle 0 minus ICB with angle minus 240 degree. Okay, now here we see IAB 1 minus 1 with angle minus 240 degree. Now put the value of ICA in form of IAB in this equation. Okay. Now IAB take the common. Now the polar form convert in rectangular form. IAB with angle IAB in rectangular form 1 plus J0 plus IAB cos minus 240 plus J sin minus 240. So equation become 1 IAB in bracket 1 plus 0.5 minus J 0.866. So IAB is equal to root 3 with angle minus 30 degree. Okay. Now showing that the meaning of the line currents is square root of times the magnitude of the phase current. So IL means line current. Line current is equal to root 3 times of phase current. So here we, in balance system, we say about the balance system current magnitude is same. So line current is equal to magnitude of IA, IB and IC all are equal, and phase current IAB is equal to IBC is equal to ICA. Another way of analyzing the circuit to the transform the delta connected load to an equivalent star connected load using the following formula: ZY is equal to Z delta divided by 3. Here we see the single phase circuit, equivalent circuit. Now balance star delta connection. Example of balance star delta connected: a balanced ABC sequence star connected source with AN is equal to 110 degree is connected to a delta connected balance load 8 plus J4 ohm per phase. Calculate the phase and line current. Here given is a VAN is given. VAN is equal to 110 angle 10 degree and 8 plus J 4 ohm per phase impedance impedance. So here Z delta, total impedance Z delta is given is equal to 8 plus J4 is converted in rectangular to polar form is equal to 8.944 with angle 26.57. Here we see now VAB is equal to VAN root 3 with angle 30 degree. So here we put the equation of VAN. Given the VAN is equal to 100 with angle 10 degree. So here put the value. So here the equation becomes VAB is equal to 100 into root 3 and multiplication of this magnitude and magnitude this multiplication of this magnitude and angle, addition of angle in multiplication system. So 10 plus 30 degree. So here VAB is equal to 173.2 with angle 40 degree. Now take current IAB. IAB is equal to VAB divided by Z delta because of Ohm's law. So here VAB, put the value of VAB is equal to 173.2 with angle 40 degree and ZAB value, put the ZAB is equal to 8.944 and with angle 26.57. We find here Z delta this value. So put this value here. So equation becomes IAB is equal to 19.36 with angle 13.43. Here magnitude, divide the magnitude and angle subtractions of angle. So value become 19.36 with angle 13.43 ampere. Now IBC is equal to IAB with angle minus 120 degree. So here IAB, put the value of IAB 19.36 and here angle is 13.43 and here in angle is the minus 120. So summation of angle is equal to minus 106.57. Okay. So equation IBC is equal to 19.36 with angle minus 106.57. Now ICA is equal to IAB with angle 120 degree. Now put the value of IAB. So here 19.36 and with angle 13.43 and here angle 120. So angle, addition of this angle becomes 19.36 with angle 133.43 means ICA is equal to 19.36 with angle 133.43 degree ampere. Now IA is equal to IAB root 3 with angle minus 30. So value put the IAB √3 bracket 19.36 with angle 13.43 minus 30 summation of angle. So value becomes 33.53 with angle minus 16.57 and IB is equal to IA with angle minus 120 degree. So value becomes 33.53 and angle minus 136.57. Here summation of angle minus 16.57 and minus 120 degree. So angle become minus 136.57. Now in a balanced delta system is one of which both the balance source and balance load are delta connected. Next connected system is balanced delta. In balanced delta system is one in which both the balance source and balance load are connected in delta connections. Assuming a positive sequence, the phase voltages or a delta connected source are VAB is equal to VP with angle 0 degree and VBC is equal to VP and with angle minus 120 degree and VCA is equal to VP with angle plus 120 degree. Assuming here there is a no line impedance in circuit 0. So here we say the no line impedance. The phase voltages of the delta connected source are equal to voltages across the impedance. So here we write the VAB is equal to V capital AB, VBC is equal to V capital BC and VCA is equal to V capital CA. That means the phase currents are IAB is equal to VAB divided by Z delta is equal to V small ab divided by Z delta. Same as IBC is equal to VBC Z delta and ICA is equal to VCA divided by Z delta. And line currents is equal to IA is equal to IAB minus ICA. IB is equal to IBC minus IAB. IC is equal to ICA minus IBC. We already studied in last lectures. Okay. Now each line current lags the corresponding phase current by 30 degree and the magnitude of line current is square root of 3 times the magnitude IP of the phase current. So IL is equal to √3 IP. Now example, a balanced delta connected load having an impedance 20 minus J15 ohm is connected to a delta connected positive sequence generator have VAB is equal to 330 with angle 0 degree. Calculate the phase currents of the load and the line current. Here given the impedance and voltages are given and calculate the line current and phase current. So here Z delta is equal to 20 minus J15 ohm is given. So here a rectangular form is converted in polar form. Z delta is equal to 25 and with angle minus 36.87 degree ohm. Now VAB is equal to VAB. So here IAB is equal to VAB divided by Z delta. Here phase voltage and line voltages are same. So IAB is equal to VAB divided by Z delta is equal to, put the value of VAB and Z delta. Here is 330 with angle 0 degree divided by 25 with angle minus 36.87. Now magnitude, divide the magnitude and subtraction of angle. So value become IAB is equal to 13.2 with angle 36.87 ampere. Now IBC is equal to IAB with angle minus 120 degree. So value become IBC is equal to 13.2 and magnitude summation of magnitude of angle minus 120 plus 36.87 7. So here angle become minus 83.13. So value become IAB is equal to 13.2 with angle minus 83.13 ampere. Now ICA is equal to IAB with angle plus 120 degree. So here value put the IAB and summation of angle. So ICA becomes 13.2 with angle 156.87 ampere. Now for a delta load, the line current always lags the corresponding phase current by 30 degree and has a magnitude square root 3 times that of the phase current. Hence the line currents are IA is equal to IAB root 3 with angle minus 13 degree. So here put the value IAB is equal to 13.2 with angle 36.87 and root 3 with angle minus 30. So here multiplication of 13.2 and root 3 and summation of angles. So IA becomes the 22.86 with angle 6.87. Now same as IB is equal to IA with angle minus 120 degree. Put the value of IA and value becomes 20.86 with angle minus 113.13 degree, and IC is equal to IA with angle plus 120 degrees. So value become IC is equal to 22.86 and angle is 126.87 degree. Now here we see the balance delta connected because of here value magnitude of current same, phase current and line currents. phase currents की वैल्यू सबकी सेम है, सेम वैल्यू है. So here we say the balance system. Now is balance delta star connection. In balanced delta star system consists of a balanced delta connected source feeding a balanced star connected system. We see in diagram. Assuming the ABC sequence, the phase voltages of a delta connected source are VAB is equal to VP with angle 0 degree, VBC is equal to VP with angle minus 120 degree, VCA is equal to VP with angle 120 degree. Now applying KVL in closed loop, minus VAB plus ZY IA minus ZY IB is equal to 0. Okay. Now ZY, common the ZY, and in bracket IA minus IB is equal to VAB. That means VAB is equal to VP and angle 0 degree. Here now IA minus IB is equal to VP with angle 0 divided by ZY. But IB lags IA by 120 degree for ABC sequence. Now IB is equal to IA with angle minus 120 degree. So IA minus IB is equal to IA in bracket 1 minus 1 with angle minus 120 degree. Polar converted in rectangular form. So become equation IA minus IB is equal to IA in bracket 1 plus 1 half plus j root 3 by 2. So equation becomes IA into root 3 into 30 degree. Now equating the last two equations give IA is equal to VP by root 3 with angle minus 30 degree divided by ZY. Okay. Now example balance star connected load with a phase impedance of 400 and J25 ohm is supplied by a balance positive sequence delta connected source with a line voltage of 210 volt. Calculate the phase current and use VAB as a reference. So here phase impedance is given, okay, and line voltage is given 210 voltage, and take a VAB as a reference. Now ZY is equal to 400 plus J 25. So here value becomes 47.17 with angle 32 degree. Now VAB is equal to 210 with angle, sorry, here value is 40 plus J 25. So here the value 47.17 and VAB is equal to कितना दिया है 210 with angle 0 degree. When the delta connected source is transferred to star connected source, VAN is equal to VAB divided by root 3 with angle minus 30 degree. So here the VAN is equal to 121.2 with angle minus 30 volt, which are the same as the phase current. So VIA is equal to VAN divided by ZY. Put the value of VAN and ZY value is equal to 2.57 with angle minus 62, same as IB and IC we find, and here we see the value of current, magnitude of current, all are same and with a phase difference is same. Okay, so here this system is balanced system. Now comparison between all systems. First, in star connected, VAN is equal to VP with angle 0, VBN is equal to VP with angle minus 120 degree, and VCN is equal to VP with angle plus 120 degree, and line current same as phase current. Okay, now voltages, line voltages and line currents. Line voltages is VAB is equal to root 3 VP 30 degree, VBC is equal to VAB and minus 120 degree, VCA is equal to VAB with angle plus 120 degree. And line current, here we see line current same as star delta connected. Here line current and phase voltages and phase currents are same. Put the see the equations, same as delta connected and delta star connected. Now star delta transformation. Star delta transformation and delta star transformation allow us to convert impedance connected together in three-phase configuration from one type of connection to another. If three-phase, three-wire supply or even a three-phase load is connected in one type of configuration, it can be easily transformed or change it into an equivalent configuration of the other type by using either the star delta transformation or delta star transformation process. A resistive network consisting of three impedance can be connected together to form a T or T configuration, but the network can also be redrawn to form a star or Y-type network as shown below. T connected and equivalent star network. As we have already seen, we can redraw the resistor network above to produce an electrically equivalent star or Y-type network. But we can also convert pi to pi-type resistor network into an electrically equivalent delta or delta type network as shown in figure. Here is star connected network we see. Now pi connected. Having now defined exactly what is star and delta connected network, it is possible to transform the star into an equivalent delta connect circuit and also to convert a delta into an equivalent star circuit using the transformation process. Here we see the delta connected and pi connected. This process allows us to produce a mathematical relationship between the various resistors, giving us a star delta transformation as well as a delta star transformation. Now star delta transformation, this This circuit transformation allow us to change the three connected resistors or impedance by their equivalent measure between the terminals 1, 2, 1, 3 or 2, 3 for either a star or delta connected circuit. However, the resulting networks are only equivalent for voltages and currents or delta networks, as internally the voltages and currents are different, but external to the star H network will consume the same amount of power and have the same power factor to each other. Delta star transformation. To convert a delta network to a equivalent star network, we need to derive a transformation formula for equating the various resistors to each other between the various terminals. Consider the circuit below. Delta to star network. Here we take the A, B, C as a delta connected and P, Q, R as a impedance or resistance of star connected. Now resistance between the terminals 1 and 2, P plus Q is equal to A in parallel with B plus C. Here we see take P is equal to A and B parallel with B and C. Okay. Now equation becomes P plus Q is equal to A into B plus C divided by A plus B plus C. Equation number 1. Now resistance between terminal 2 and 3. Q plus R. Now Q plus R is C in parallel with A plus B. So equation become Q plus R is equal to C into A plus B divided by A plus B plus C. Equation number 2. Same as resistance between terminal 1 and 3. P plus R is equal to B in parallel with A plus C. Now P plus R is equal to parallel. So equation become B into A plus C divided by A plus B plus C. Equation number 3. Now delta star transformation. This now gives the 3 equation and taking equation 3 from equation 2 gives P plus R minus Q in bracket Q plus R. Now equation become B plus R. Now P plus R is equal to B in bracket A plus C, A plus B plus C minus Q plus R is equal to क्या है C in bracket A plus B divided by A plus B plus C. So here equation become P minus Q is equal to BA minus CA divided by A plus B plus C. Then rewriting equation 1 will be P plus Q is equal to AB plus AC divided by A plus B plus C. Now addition of this equation. So 2P is equal to 2AB divided by A plus B plus C. So here final equation for resistor P. P is equal to AB divided by A plus B plus C. Same as Q is equal to AC divided by A plus B plus C and R is equal to BC divided by A plus B plus C. Okay. If the 3 resistors are the delta network are all equal in value, then the resultant resistor in the equivalent star network will be equal to 1/3 the value of the delta resistor. This gives each resistive branch in the star network a value of R star is equal to 1/3 R delta. Here R is what? Resistance or impedance, which is the same as saying R delta divided by 3. Now delta star transformation. Delta star here example give the delta star transformation. Here A is equal to 20, B is equal to 30 and C is equal to 80. Now we find the Q, P and R in form of A, B, C. Okay, so Q becomes 12.31, P become 4.61 and R become 18.46 ohm. Now delta star transformation. Star delta transformation is simply the reverse of above. We have seen that when converting from delta network to an equivalent star network, that The resistor connected to one terminal is the product of the two delta resistance connected to the same terminal. For example, resistor P is the product of resistors A and B connected to 1. By rewriting the previous formula a little, we can also find a transformation formula for converting a resistive star network to an equivalent delta network, giving us a way of producing a star delta transformation. So here star connected P, Q and R resistors and delta connected A, B, C. Now delta star transformation, the value of the resistor on any one side of the delta. A delta network is the sum of all the two product combination of resistor in the star network divided by the star resistor located directly opposite the delta resistor being found. For example, resistor A is given. Now A is given. Okay, A is given is equal to P Q plus QR plus RP सबका additions divided by resistors R. Same as with respect to terminal 3, and resistor B is given as PQ plus QR plus RP divided by Q, and C is equal to PQ plus QR plus RP divided by P. Okay. Delta star transformation with respect to here, with respect to terminal 1, by dividing out each equation by the value of the denominator, we end up with 3 separate transformation formula that can be used to convert any delta resistive network into an equivalent star network as given below. One final point about converting a star resistive network to an equivalent delta network: if all the resistors in the star network are all equal in value, then the resultant resistor in the equivalent delta network will be 3 times the value of the star resistors and equal, giving R delta is equal to 3R star. That means star delta. Example number 2, convert the following star resistive network into equivalent delta network. Here giving a star connected and star delta to star transformation ABC. Here we given P and Q are given. We find the A, B and C. Okay. Now both star delta transformation and delta star transformation allow us to convert one type of circuit connections into another type in order for us to easily analyze the circuit. This transformation technique can be used to good effect for either star or delta circuits containing resistors or impedance. Now recovers the questions. What is three-phase star delta connected load? Explain. What is three-phase delta connected load? Explain. What is three-phase star delta connected load? And write star delta or delta star conversion. In our next lecture, we will discuss per unit system. Thank you.